So which person would you be? If you was to go to a restaurant or take a holiday and it was really bad service and you had a horrific experience, what would you do? Would you go back? Would you go and have that same experience again? Or would you make the decision to never go back there, make a different choice, and then probably go leave a review somewhere to warn other people not to do what you just did? I'm guessing that most of you are going to say the latter. At least I hope it's the latter. And so my question to you now is, why are you not doing that on a daily basis in your business? Welcome back to this series on 6 micro habits of the world's most successful people. This is number 3, and today I want to talk to you about the power of the daily review. Now listen, if you don't take just 5 minutes to review your day, here's what you're letting yourself in for. Number 1, you have a huge risk of hurtling towards a destination at 100 miles an hour and getting there and realising you were going in the wrong direction. Did you know that an aeroplane, I think, spends something like 90% or so of its time off course, but because it's constantly course correcting, it always ends up where it's supposed to be landing. But what a lot of business owners do is they're so busy going at 100 miles an hour that they end up 6 months down the line in a place that they don't want to be, and now they've got to backpedal and start all over again. And I know you don't want that. The second problem when you don't review is that you're not maximising your strengths. You're not identifying what you're really good at and really using that to get greater results in less time, which ultimately means you're making your life way harder than it actually needs to be. And the third thing, almost on the flip side of that, is if you're not reviewing, how do you know what's not working? And if you don't know what's not working and you keep doing it, you're going even further in the wrong direction. So 3 of many reasons why you need to start reviewing. What happens when you do start to review your day? The first big one for me is that you start to think at a higher level. You have to activate better questions, and better questions create a better life for you, period. So when you're doing that daily review and you're asking yourself questions around what worked, what didn't work, what could I do differently, and I'll talk about these right at the end, you now activate higher thinking, which means you get better results. And ultimately, what that means is you are creating your own personal power strategy, because you know exactly what's working, exactly what's not, and exactly what needs to change. The second thing that happens when you do your daily review is you don't find yourself 100 miles off course 6 months down the line. Because you are constantly reviewing, it allows you to course correct on a micro level, whether that's day by day, week by week, maybe even month by month. But you will not find yourself at a stage where you think, I've got to unravel all that and start all over again. And the third thing, which I think is massively, highly underrated, is that your review allows you a chance to celebrate your wins, no matter how small you think they are. Do you know what my win was on Tuesday? My win was I didn't lose my shit over something, right? My day literally got turned upside down and I kept it all together. I maintained my energy, I maintained my focus. Massive win right there. So reviewing allows you to see those and go, what was happening for me and what was I thinking that allowed me to do that? So now you know what's going to happen if you don't and what's going to happen if you do. How do you do your daily review? That rhymed and I didn't even know it. It's simple. It's what it says on the tin. You spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the end of your work days when you shut down your laptop or just before you get ready for bed and review your day. What went well? What didn't go so well? What could you have done differently? How can you prevent that trip up again? What did you win and what did you learn? Now, lucky for you, I have this template done for you in my 21-day productivity sprint experience, which is yours for free. I'm going to put a link down below, so go join that, get the worksheet and use that as your review. Also, if you've already downloaded my planner, if not, again, I'll leave a link for you below. My daily planner, it gives you a day, a week, a month, and in the big goal view, there is an opportunity to review every day, every week, and every month with exactly the same parameters. What went well? What didn't go well? What could trip me up? How can I do better again tomorrow? What did I win? What did I learn? And on my 21-day sprint, I also give myself a score out of 10 for each day, and I have to quantify why that score, why not a different one. And again, it brings it back to the quality of the questions that you ask yourself determines the quality of your life experience. So this has been micro habit number 3 of 6. Make sure you're subscribed, so hit the bell below so you get notified when the next one comes out. I'll also link the previous 2 below so you haven't got to go searching for them. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you next week.